love hearing that music, that opening. It is so good.
The anticipation.
Yes, and for the first time in more than half a century, a countdown clock has begun ticking towards the launch of a crewed mission around the moon. So if the Artemis II rocket launches tomorrow as planned, the crew inside will travel farther from Earth than any humans before, some 4,144 miles past the mark set by the Apollo 13 crew in 1970. Let's bring in Terry Virts. He's a retired NASA astronaut and International Space Station commander. Terry, there is so much excitement surrounding this mission. I'm excited. Errol's excited. What does this mean to you?
Well, it's a big deal. I mean, I was inspired to become an astronaut when I was a little kid. The first book I read was one of those cardboard books with one line per page about Apollo. And so I said, well, I'd love to go to the moon someday. So it's something I've wanted to do my entire life. Just millions and billions of humans around Earth have been thinking, when are we going to go back to the moon? So we're finally at that point. It's very, very exciting.
Can you help our viewers understand both the technical mission ahead and emotionally and psychologically how astronauts prepare for not just the spotlight of the world, but being a part of history?
Yeah, you know, I don't think they're focused on the history part of it. They're focused on what they're going to have to do. I know in the days up to before my launch, you go through last minute training, try and spend some time with your family. You know, that's the hardest part about it is leaving your family behind. And this is, you know, it's a difficult, in some ways dangerous mission. So that's going to be the emotional part of it, I think, for the crew. But you know, historically, this is a big deal. They're going to go farther from Earth, farther past the moon than any human ever has. So they're going to be making their mark on history. I just don't think that's their focus right now. My focus, honestly, was I didn't want to screw up because I knew all my friends were watching. And if I made a big mistake, you know, I'd get a new nickname or call sign out of it. So my main goal was just don't screw this up.
You don't want your nickname to be Flub for the rest of your life, right?
No, there's all kinds of nicknames you don't want.
It's a mantra. I live my life by too.
Really.
It's a good one. So there's a lot of footage that you shot while in space that's used in the IMAX film A Beautiful Planet, as well as pictures in your National Geographic sponsored book View from Above. I can only imagine what it was like to see the Earth, this tiny little thing from afar. Can you describe what that was like for you?
Oh, I could talk for hours about it. It was so amazing. It was hard to concentrate because I was on my first flight, I was flying the space shuttle as the pilot and I had things to do. And you look outside and you see this thing. You said you can't imagine. You're right. You can't imagine it until you see it with your own eyes. That IMAX movie, A Beautiful Planet, is spectacular. That's the best way to experience a space mission. I had the privilege of helping to film some of that movie. But for me, one of the things that stuck out was the colors. And of course, I was always near Earth. You could see this round planet. I remember one day it was kind of like a shock, like a smack in the face. That's my planet over there, and I'm not on it. I'm over here. But the colors of the oceans are different, of different jungles in Central America or Africa are different. The deserts really have different colors. So getting to know Earth by color was pretty cool. These guys are going to get to see it from really far away. When they're past the moon, it's going to be this little blip over there. You know, it'll be kind of like when we look up at the moon. That's going to be kind of what they see, except for they'll see this blue planet, which is going to be pretty awesome.
I get nervous on a plane taking off and seeing the land push away. Imagine seeing the moon and the Earth push away too. It's so great chatting with you. Astronauts have the best props. What is on that shelf behind you? Is that really your own helmet? And is that Discovery? What are we looking at?
Yeah, that was my NASA helmet. We have these jets called T-38s. It's the best training astronauts do because you're actually flying something. It's a supersonic fighter jet trainer. So that was my helmet from when I was at NASA. And they let you pick out your own helmet. So I picked out orange and black. I was a Baltimore Orioles fan when I was a kid. So that's the Baltimore Orioles colors in my NASA fighter jet helmet.
Awesome. All right, Terry Virts, thanks so much. Come back anytime. Your stories are awesome. Folks should check out your work. Thanks for being with us.
And
thanks for having me on.
And stay with CBS News for continuing coverage of the Artemis II mission around the moon. All this week, we're going to bring you all the action from launch to landing.
Yes, indeed.